Have you ever dreamed of a place where every corner is a mystery, every moment an adventure? Welcome to Belize, a hidden gem in the heart of Central America, where the Caribbean sea sparkles like a million diamonds, the rainforest whispers ancient stories, and the Caribbean rhythm makes your heart skip a beat. This is the land of the legendary Great Blue Hole, a deep, alluring and dangerous sinkhole, where Mayan pyramids hide in the jungle, guarding millennia-old secrets. This is where Garifuna punta dances burn under the moonlight, and human stories intertwine between light and darkness. Belize is more than a destination, it is a challenge, an invitation to step out of your comfort zone, explore the unknown, and write your own story. Take a deep breath, because we're about to embark on an emotional journey where Belize will steal your heart and never give it back. Belize, the smallest country with the most sparse population in Central America, has an area of 22,966 square kilometers, with more than 60% of it being primary forest, creating a wild natural picture. Nature is where the song of life resounds. More than 60% of the territory is pristine tropical forests, where every leaf, every bird call tells a story. Imagine you are crossing the tree-lined trails, suddenly your eyes meet a black jaguar, the mysterious lord of the deep forest. The jet black fur sparkles like the night, the yellow eyes shine like two torches, it glides by with a grace that makes your heart beat faster. In a quiet moment, a quetzal, the sacred symbol of the Maya, flies by, leaving a trail of turquoise and crimson like a living painting. The Maya believed that the quetzal was a messenger of the gods, and seeing one was a sign of good luck. In Belize, reserves like Coxcomb Basin Wildlife Sanctuary are home to jaguars, quetzal, and hundreds of unique species of flora and fauna, from agile howler monkeys to vibrant jungle orchids. Stepping out into the ocean, Belize opens up to a magical underwater world. The world's second largest coral reef is a dance of color, where more than 500 species of fish and 70 types of coral create a vibrant ocean. But the brightest star is the Great Blue Hole, a giant sinkhole more than 300 meters wide and 136 meters deep, like a portal to the Earth's core. Formed millions of years ago when limestone caves collapsed, this place is every diver's dream, with sheer walls and underground caverns hiding countless secrets. But be careful, strong currents and terrifying depths make the Great Blue Hole one of the most dangerous diving spots on the planet. Are you brave enough to dive in and discover the unknown? If nature is the melody of Belize, then the Mayan heritage is its ever-beating heart. Beneath the dense jungle canopy, ancient ruins tell the story of a civilization that once dominated Central America with timeless wisdom. Caracol, an ancient Mayan megacity, was once the center of more than 100,000 people, rivaling the greatest cities in the world. The 43-meter-high Cana Pyramid, known as the Palace in the Sky, is Belize's tallest structure, where Mayan kings once stood to watch over their kingdom. Standing on the summit of Cana today, you will feel the power of history, as if time were whispering in your ear. Further afield, Xunantunnik, the Stone Maiden, offers a legendary tale. The El Castillo Pyramid is intricately carved with stories of gods, rituals, and glorious deeds. Locals say that on moonlit nights, a mysterious maiden appears near the pyramid, as if the spirit of a Mayan princess still guards the land. But the deepest mystery lies in the Acton Tunichil cave, known as the gateway to the spirit world. To get there, you must swim through icy water, climb over slippery rocks, and enter a dark world. Inside, petrified human skeletons, ritual ceramics, and traces of sacrificial rituals create a scene that is both beautiful and haunting. The most striking is the Crystal Maiden, the skeleton of a young girl, possibly the victim of a ritual more than 1,000 years ago. Her bones glisten under layers of minerals, like a tragic work of art. Archaeologists believe these rituals were a way for the Maya to communicate with the gods, but the cave's true secrets remain a mystery. Would you dare step into the darkness to touch the past? Belize is more than just a land of nature and ruins, it is also the stage for the adventures that define its soul. In the 17th and 18th centuries, Belize was a haven for pirates and corsairs, daredevils seeking freedom and treasure in the Caribbean. Henry Morgan, a notorious corsair, once used Belize as a base for raiding Spanish colonies, leaving behind tales of buried chests of gold and terrifying battles. Locals still whisper that, off the coast of Ambergris Cay, forgotten treasures await discovery. But Belize's history is not all about seafaring adventures. In the 19th century, African slave ships brought thousands of people here, where they faced the brutality of slavery. Among the survivors, the Garifuna people emerged as an undying flame. After being exiled, they braved Caribbean storms and faced death to reach the shores of Belize. There they mingled with indigenous peoples such as the Caribs and Arawaks, creating a vibrant culture that combined African rhythms, indigenous traditions, and an indomitable spirit. On November 19th, Belize explodes with Garifuna Pride Day, a festival that turns the streets of Dangriga and Punta Gorda into a giant stage. Drums beat loudly, Punta dances are as dynamic as the waves of the sea, and songs tell the story of a people who never give up. Imagine yourself standing in the middle of the festival, joining the crowd, letting the drums guide you and the Caribbean energy sweep you away. It's a moment you'll remember forever. Beneath the bright lights of Belize, dark corners remain, reflecting the challenges of a society in transition. Southside, the notorious slum of Belize, is a place where life is a constant battle. Narrow streets lead past makeshift homes, where dozens of people are crammed into small spaces, with no sense of privacy. Gang violence, turf wars, and drug trafficking make Southside one of the most dangerous areas in the Caribbean. Some people even take refuge in abandoned structures, living a harsh life, as if trapped in an underground world. But Southside is not just a story of darkness. It is also a place where community organizations fight to provide education for children, where single mothers are resilient in raising their children, and where young people dream of a brighter future. These stories are a testament to the strength of humanity, even in the face of adversity. Another controversial practice is boyfriend tourism. This phenomenon involves tourists, mostly women, but also men from Europe and North America, who come to Belize to seek short-term relationships with locals. These relationships are often based on exchange, affection or financial support in exchange for the opportunity to improve their lives. In coastal areas like Hopkins or Placencia, where the economy is struggling, boyfriend tourism becomes an escape for some, but also raises questions about ethics, equality, and long-term impact. What do you think of this phenomenon? Is it a natural part of modern tourism, or a reality that needs to be rethought? Despite the challenges, Belize remains a Caribbean dream destination, and the best part: it's the cheapest in the region. With the Belize dollar at a low exchange rate against the US dollar, you can enjoy a luxurious vacation without breaking the bank. A plate of fresh seafood at a local market will set you back just $5 to $7, a cup of aromatic coffee will set you back around $1.50, and a night at a beachside lodge will run you $20 to $50. Compared to other Caribbean destinations dominated by luxury resorts, Belize offers an authentic, intimate, and affordable experience. Belize is home to over 400 islands, from the lively Ambergris Cay with its beach bars to the peaceful Tobacco Cay, where you can disconnect from the world. Snorkeling among coral reefs, trekking through the jungle to discover Mayan ruins, or taking part in a Garifuna festival, all are affordable, making Belize a paradise for those who want to explore on a budget. Getting to Belize is easy. From North America, direct flights from Miami, Los Angeles, or Houston land at Belize City International Airport. From Europe, flights via London, Madrid, or Amsterdam with a stop in Miami or Panama are convenient options. Within Belize, you can travel by local bus, taxi, or boat to the islands, all at reasonable prices. Renting a car or joining a tour is also a great way to explore at your own pace. What makes Belize special is its untouched authenticity. Instead of giant resorts, you'll find small guest houses, wooden cabanas, and homestays run by locals. On Caye Caulker, a beachfront bungalow can cost as little as $30 a night, allowing you to watch Caribbean sunsets in the evenings and feel like you're living in a painting. Belize is one of the safest countries in Central America, especially in tourist destinations like San Pedro, Caye Caulker, and Plasencia. Police are present frequently, and locals are known for their hospitality, always ready to share a smile and a story. However, as with any destination, you should exercise caution. Avoid high-crime areas like Southside in Belize City, especially at night, and keep valuables in a safe place to avoid minor mishaps. Belize is also a model for conservation. The government has banned trawling and oil drilling near the reef, protecting the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. On land, reserves like Coxcomb Basin protect jaguars and other wildlife, while also providing opportunities for ecotourism. When visiting Belize, be a responsible tourist, do not touch the coral when snorkeling, do not litter, and support local businesses to preserve the beauty of Belize for the future. Belize is more than just a place to see, it's a place to live, to feel, to be. One of the best ways to understand Belize is to engage with the local culture. Take a cooking class in Dangriga to learn how to make hirit, a fragrant Garifuna coconut fish soup, or visit a Mayan village in Toledo to discover how they turn cacao beans into artisanal chocolate. These experiences are not only delicious, but also connect you to centuries-old traditions. If you visit in November, Garifuna Pride Day is a must-see. The streets are transformed into a vibrant festival with punta dance lessons, karanda concerts telling stories through music, and feasts featuring traditional dishes. In Plasencia, seafood festivals offer the chance to eat fresh lobster and hear stories about the fishermen's way of life. For a deeper connection, head to Hawkins, a Garifuna village where artisans teach traditional drum making or weaving. Sit with a drum maker and listen to them tell stories about their ancestors' journeys, or try your hand at making one yourself, feeling the rhythm of history in each hammer stroke. These moments are more than just experiences, they are a bridge to the heart of Belize. To truly understand Belize, you need to hear the stories from the people themselves. Meet a fisherman in Caye Caulker who sets out every morning to bring in the freshest catch, and hear how the sea has taught him patience. Chat with a Maya guide in San Ignacio who proudly shares how their ancestors built the Great Pyramids, and how they keep their traditions alive through small rituals. Or sit with a Garifuna artist in Dangriga, who uses music to tell the story of his grandparents' journey across the sea. These people are the soul of Belize. They are more than just storytellers, they are custodians of heritage, inspirers, and sometimes, new friends. Take a community tour in Toledo, where locals take you through the cornfields and teach you how to make traditional tortillas. Or stop by a small cafe in Belize City, where elders tell stories about Belize's time as British Honduras and how they saw the country gain independence in 1981. These stories don't just enrich your trip, they change the way you see the world. Belize is not just a place to visit, but a place to learn, to connect, and to take home unforgettable memories. Which story will you choose to explore first? Belize is more than a destination, it is an invitation to live fully. An invitation to dive into the great blue hole and face the mysteries of the ocean. An invitation to stand on the summit of Cana, and feel the breath of the Maya. An invitation to dance punta under the moonlight, to the rhythm of Garifuna drums, and to become part of the story of Belize. An invitation to listen to the stories from the hearts of the people, and to write a new chapter for this land yourself. So what will you choose? A day exploring the vibrant coral reef, a trip into a mysterious Mayan cave, a night immersed in a Garifuna festival, or an afternoon chatting with the locals? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to know what about Belize you're most curious about. Don't forget to like us to support us in bringing you more amazing itineraries, and if you're ready, start planning your trip to Belize, the hidden gem of the Caribbean.